the ceremonial one. And I got fired when Mom passed because I was doing our doings. And, you know, family too, and siblings and stuff. So, you know, I'm fired, but you think I care? My mom just died. And so, I think I'm cool to talk about it. So there's like 2 weeks I'm just sitting there at the apartment, man. I'm just, you know, just trying to do what I do. Go see where Mom, eat dinner, eat breakfast, lunch, go to places where I went with my mom so I don't avoid them. And go to the movies, see movies she wanted to see. Just stuff while my siblings put my mom on display, man. I wasn't going to be a part of that. And so, after all the doings for my mom and trying to go to work and getting fired because I couldn't maintain my emotions, and I wasn't prepared because I was pulling wire because we're doing a demo, and I was off 2 weeks, so I didn't work out or nothing. I was not even eating, you know. And so I got injured, and well, I got fired. But before they did all that, though, when I came back, they demoted me, dropped me in pay, and wanted me to do the same job. I'll tell you, that was rough, man. I would go find me a corner. Now, we're doing new build now. We're done doing some things. I'm just still twisting up some stuff, self-performance, so we save more money. And, man, dang, sometimes I go find a corner, man. I have to freaking just cry, dude. Cry in silence, man. Try to hold it in. That's painful. Dang, man. I'm kind of almost reliving it now, but, man, it seemed like every 20 minutes, man. I was not prepared to come back, man. That's the truth. And so, just felt betrayed, you know, betrayal. Here we are, supposed to be a ceremonial, full-blood, cultural construction management team thing and whatever. I'm the war veteran. I know about the freaking monies they get for hiring war veterans. They could have paid me a lot more. Man, it just got on and on and on, and I just said, screw it. I got to find something to do. My cousin Rick, Slick Rick Lilacs, he had sent me a message on Messenger about Facebook was getting some veterans to go up to Standing Rock. And our construction management team, was already supposed to be up there building mud houses, okay? And the owner was up there, and, well, he just don't know how to talk to us Indians. Maybe because he's half. It was a strange management team, I tell you. Full-blood, half, quarter, and non. But he was a veteran, so that was cool. But he called himself the token white guy, because here we are. We're all Indian management team, supposedly. Anyway, I just felt, you know, it didn't matter. Mom's gone. I could care less anybody, anything. And then I get that Facebook, and I remember that lady in February. She was saying, I need help on YouTube. She was on YouTube. She goes, I need help. They're bulldozing over my family cemetery right now. Look. And she was live showing it. Look, they're desecrating my family's land. We have a treaty. Man, I felt it in here, bro. I was telling our boss at that time, because he was up there. Yeah, a lot of people were up there, you know. And I was compelled to go. I felt it in my spirit and my soul. I have to go. That's my people. My people that spoke at the Shawnees. We answer the call, man. All the time. In history. Look us up. Tecumseh. Buxenmaw. Chicksicka. That's my family. That's in this DNA. They always come for the help. And so I had to go. Somehow I had to go. And I remember I got a hold of that the regional team leader who was gathering veterans to go up there. And then I invited her over to the apartment. I made dinner, and we talked, and she got a hold of the head honcho there that started that movement, and they asked me if I wanted to help and be a regional team leader, because I know Indian people, and there's going to be Indians here, and this Steheki chick didn't know stuff like that. And so she came over, and I made dinner, and I got my grease board, and here we go. We started calling people. Brian, I call him Brian Horse Nation. He got adopted by the Sioux up there, and he's from the military, the Army. And he's a big dude, Brian. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but, you know, I call him Iron Horse Nation. Horse Nation is, oh, Brian. I give him all nicknames. And there was Deborah and Leo and a whole bunch of other, even a classmate went for me, Tiger. And, you know, a lot of people didn't know a lot of things that were riding up in the van, even their own culture. You know, it's been taken from them. Especially if you know the Choctaws down there, the real ones, they look like me. They're outnumbered too. Oh man, golly, especially if you go to the festival, dang, we are definitely outnumbered. There were probably genocide almost. And so Deborah is Choctaw, and she's also the ambassador for veterans for Congress. And I didn't know that. And so Leo, Deborah, all these people were really close on this movement and sincere in their spirit. That's why I was able to keep in touch with them even today, except for Deborah. I had fallen out because a play on words, devil's advocate. I said, don't play devil's advocate with me. This is just the truth. And she couldn't receive that truth, that I stand differently than that Christianity. Because there's a difference. And I share that because the Library of Congress, you can look it up, loc.gov. I screenshotted it. That way I could green screen it and just leave it up there on a video to show you where it says they were seeking for us. The Hebrew Israelites, chief of the forest Tecumseh, we found them. They're here in America. So you can see why it's hidden. They don't want y'all to know that we still exist today, that we have ceremonial ground, and where I'm at right now is the Treaty of Greenville land that we moved from Ohio to. And yet I'm still the same from the beginning. I'm not contaminated with any other race or belief. It's still the same right here. Podcast people can't see it, but I'm showing you my hands to the microphone. You get it if you get it. And so, who knows why Critter put me on this journey, but I was in a teepee. I got kicked out of this program for homeless veterans while I was using it to go to the law school. Yep. I was in that place for 3 years to get the law school degree, along with other degrees at that. I just didn't live there and stay there and collect food stamps and whatever. No, I used it. I used it to get me out of that situation, and it still didn't do any good. I made a home office, right? And they wanted to see my taxes during that scamdemic year. I was like, nobody even worked. I don't even make every 10,000. I still don't make any money. What are you talking about? I'm over debt and student loan over at least $375,000, man. And shoot, it just went on. They kicked me out. They weren't going to pay the rent anymore because I made a home office. I was just being smart. I mean, anybody else would too. And so I didn't let them have the happiness to do that. I left a week early. And I had a teepee. I bought a teepee and teepee poles. I was trying to buy land with my VA money down there in Davis. Like I said, my mom died. Everything just kind of fell away and lost the poles. Everything, just stuff happened. But then things came back together too, because they had teepee poles down in Pauls Valley. So I bought those. And Brad let me use the trailer. Brother Brad, B-Rad, for... I was going to plug his company. Good thing I caught myself, because he needs to pay. Hey! No, for real. He does. Because all 9 of you might need a fence one day. So anyway, over time, and freezing in a freaking canvas teepee and trying all those little experiments YouTube says, oh, get a rock stove. Oh, you can make your own rock stove. That's all lies, man. That's a lie. That's all a lie. And plus, nomadic TP makers, y'all's lying too. You can't survive. Oh, there's a picture of my TP right there. You can't survive in that thing in the wintertime with just canvas. I even got the tall liner too, man, because, hey, you need a freaking leather hide TP to sustain in the living. And so my bro Leo, he says, I got a camper up there by Wagner and Shoto or something like that. And I'll gift it to you because, man, you can't survive in that TP, because I was on TikTok Live sharing things about it. And he goes, if you just get up there, you can have it. I said, I don't even have the gas to get there and get it to you. I might be one way, but I won't be able to make it back. And he don't know how far it is. I think he thought it was just like across the river or something. So he gave me $20 Venmo, and then he goes, oh, my brother will give you some money too. Oh, his brother told him he gave me 40. He only gave me 20. I didn't tell Leo, so don't tell Leo either about this podcast or this live. I just thought it was funny because, I don't know, some's better than none to me, you know what I mean? And anyway, I made it to my sister's house. So I parked in the front, and I had that RV camper, and it doesn't look like it does today. It was in the works of being fixed up. And it had an air conditioner. It has air conditioner when we needed it. It was super freaking hot, man. Oh, so anyway, we had, I didn't have no way to get home, but I had Susan's key to get in, so I could always use stuff inside. But I was sleeping out there. I wanted to sleep right here where I'm at. It turns into a bed. It's supposed to. It didn't have no cushions, but hey, I was in here, and we was going to make some kind of something out of it. It's a gift. Muddo, you know what I mean? And so I hit up my homegirl, this Indian girl, way back in the day, man. A cool homegirl like that. She's I don't know, she's just one of our, if you knew our generation, you know what I'm talking about, man. She's my sister. And she, just my generation, we take care of each other. You know, we're luckily we're still alive, man. We didn't think we would live past 27, 25 the way things were going in our time. Everybody was going to the pen or going to the service or going to jail or going to school. But that generation, we're still existing. I hit up my family. And I said, hey, I got gifted a camper, but I can't make it back to the land. So you can send me some gas money? Pling! Moto! Oh, what's up, boy? Came on down here to the heat. I didn't have a generator. I had none of that stuff. Man, it was like being in an oven in here. So there's a lot of stories I could go on with this camper. But those curtains came with it. But it was a gift. And I wouldn't mind better curtains, for real, or better windows. Or I was just I was watching YouTube last night. Dang, we're getting off topic now. I'm just waiting for more people to show up on here, especially that one. I said, hey, come up with some questions. Leanne, I think. I don't know if she's with anybody on here that you can share that with, Leanne. Anyway, it's just a lot I could share with this stuff. But YouTube dude was building out on the land, and he was making a new type of flooring. All it is treated wood, post hole dug, and a certain type of build, which was cool. I get it. I get that type of build. And I have most of that material to do that, just not the material to the treated wood and everything in that video. And so I got ideas. I'm going to build a tiny home just like that dude did, that cabin. It's on video, step by step, basically. I can do that. I will do that. I'm going to do that. And so I just need to get the wood. But he said this, what his grandpa said, and that just sticks with me. He said that one of his family members was going to get a home loan from a bank. and the bank said that the payments would be $600 a month for a certain amount of square footage and stuff like that. But that's not important about the square footage. It's about what Grandpa said. Grandpa said